Tarot time. If you're watching this video, the divine messages are definitely for you. Welcome back to Positive Tarot Wisdom. My name is Eric, and I will be projecting the divine messages for November 16th to November 22nd with Nadia in a few seconds. And always send me a direct message. Nadia, hello.
Hello.
I am using mobile data right now. I mean, there's something wonky about my Wi-Fi, so I apologize. I hope you can see me clearly.
Yes, I can see you clearly.
Okay, perfect. Since you have dibs this week, you can kick it off when you're ready.
Okay.
You like Earth and Fire, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Earth and Fire.
Just to give everyone a preview, tomorrow is going to be a day of endings, a day of strong beginnings, and a day of letting go of things from the past after you learn from it. So that's what's going to happen tomorrow. It's just a very near future projection. So
Oh, awesome.
all of you, just be like the King of Wands, okay? That's my advice. Be like the King of Wands. And we were talking about, you know, um, the tarot deck that I was using, uh, the Wild Unknown. I would suggest you get the second edition. It's just that the papers, that rumor has been running around lately, and I go, so that's why. After I purchased it at a high price, now they're selling it at a lower price. Because I think
it's like $19.
Huh?
$19 right now on Amazon.
Yeah, because I think the publishing house had
And it's the collector's edition too. The collector's box.
supposedly, yes, the keepsake. That's the one I purchased. It was
The keepsake, yeah.
It was too pricey back then. But now I guess because of
Yeah,
people
it's like 30 something.
$39.99.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't wait for you to get the Murder of Crows though. If you don't get it, I'm gonna get it.
I'll probably get it. Maybe I really want the tattoo one.
Oh yeah. I forgot
And then
about
I
that.
really want the couples. And then I really want the couples rebel deck.
The
So
blue
after
one.
the tattoo one and after the couples rebel deck, I'll probably get the murder of
Yeah.
crows. But I need to start using my other crows tarot deck first before I get another crows tarot deck.
That's true. That is true. But
Okay, so I'm going to start. Hey, Ashley. I'm going to
it's
start
been a
with
while.
Capricorn.
Capricorn is guess who it is from you know where, aside from myself.
Yes.
My Capricorn gang.
Cat gang, cat gang.
Literally.
Cat gang. Okay, so Capricorn, for your upcoming week, we have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Two of Swords in upright,
Interesting.
and the Lovers in reverse.
Wow, that kind of gave me chills. Seriously.
So, next week's theme is going to be all about decisions. Not necessarily just about your relationships, like partnerships, boyfriends, marriages, but friendships as well as work relationships. I feel that's the theme for the week for Capricorn. I feel like Capricorn next week, you guys are going to be waiting on some news that is going to be a bit delayed because the Page of Cups is in reverse. There's going to be some delays. You're waiting to hear something. Even though the Cups is all about your emotions, but if you're waiting on some news on the work front, it's something that's very close to your heart. Maybe your heart is set on a position. If you're waiting to hear news from a friend or news from a loved one that you're in a relationship with, maybe you're hoping that either something gets mended or the relationship gets taken to the next level, that's going to be a bit delayed. You're not going to hear about it next week.
Mm.
And you feel like you need to make a decision. Okay. But with the lovers in reverse, don't make any decisions because you haven't heard the news yet. Don't feel that because this isn't happening next week, that you're not hearing anything, that you need to make a decision. The news hasn't happened. Who makes decisions based on on not having the knowledge,
Mm.
right? You don't make decisions without having all the information. So Capricorn, take a chill pill next week. Okay. That's your theme for next week. You need to take a chill pill, relax, let all the facts come into play. Next week is just your week to just sit back, enjoy things for how they are. Um, let people come to you with ideas, with the news, with whatever. Let things play out. Let people take their time too, because maybe they need to formulate um, how they're going to come to you with what they want to do in your personal relationship. Maybe if it's a work thing that you're waiting on, that you have your heart set on, maybe they want to make sure that the offer is right so that they do snatch you up into that position. Because just because your heart's set on the position, maybe if the finances aren't right for you, you're like, well, yes, I want this, but I also don't want to go broke and not support myself,
Mm.
because that's also something that you have to consider, you know. So don't be so, I feel like midweek you're just going to be very antsy, Capricorn, and you're gonna want to make that decision, but don't do it. Don't do it. The lovers is saying don't do it.
Mm.
Don't do it. Hold off on it. Okay. Just let things play out. You have time. Don't rush it.
Um, it's funny that the Page of Cups showed up as reversed because that is a definite sign of immaturity. Don't succumb to that. Don't don't
Yeah,
allow
don't
it.
just let
Yeah.
things, yeah, don't be like, okay, well, I didn't hear anything, so I'm just going to make a decision. If
Mm.
your heart is set on something, let things play out because the powers that be are making a decision. The person that you're in a relationship with is probably making a decision. If you're waiting on news from a friend that's going to impact your life, let them come to you with that
Hmm.
news. Don't rush into something just because you're not hearing what you want to hear when you want to hear it. Don't be that stubborn earth sign, because the earth signs, because we're so fixed, we're so stubborn.
Hmm.
Stop it.
Taurus is the most stubborn amongst the Earth sign siblings, and
Yes.
Capricorn is the most obsessed with financial security. I admit to that. Seriously, I do. Um, and Virgos are obsessed with perfection too. Yeah, they are. Especially when it comes to numbers and statistics, they go, "This is not balanced. The accounting entries are not right. Let's start over." Yes. But yeah, Earth signs. But Earth signs are, all in all, we're just chill. We're good. We're down to
Yeah,
earth.
we're
We're always
chill.
very honest, and we go cray every once in a while, but it's not like cray forever like certain people we know that spin. Moving on. Okay. What do you have for?
For Virgo. Virgo. Okay, the Four of Swords
Hmm.
upright, the Seven of Pentacles upright,
How interesting.
and the King of Cups in reverse
Hmm.
for Virgo. So, Virgo, Virgo, your emotions um, next week. Next week, I feel like your theme for next week is that your emotions are all over the place, and you are going to delve into your work instead of dealing with your emotions. Um, I'm reading your cards from right to left for your week, which the King of Cups is telling me that Fargo, you just don't know what to do about how you feel about things. You don't know what to do about, and I feel like this is more to do with your personal life, where you need to make a decision. Maybe you're in an unhappy um, romantic situation, or maybe things in your personal life with friends or family is not really where you would like them to be right now, and you're just all over the place, and that's going to carry into next week. um, you're really avoiding processing your emotions. You're avoiding processing how you feel in a healthy way. You're avoiding looking at what's making you feel this way, what it is that your role has been in your current situation. Have you just been avoiding speaking up about how you feel, to just avoid a difficult conversation or an uncomfortable, not even difficult. It could just be uncomfortable because maybe you're not used to being so vulnerable that you are just like, I don't want to talk about this. Or maybe you just want to end something with someone and you just don't know how to really go about it because the situation is comfortable for you and you like the control that you have in that situation. Regardless, your emotions are all over the place and you're going to dive yourself into work because work seems to be what you enjoy. You enjoy work, and that is your pleasant, happy escape. You can see Blanche is right there, happily just working away.
Mm.
But um, diving into work is not going to make things go away. The situation is still there come the following week and the week after. And we have holidays coming up. So avoiding your personal issues, whatever they may be, whether they're not personal issues, whether it's just you avoiding um letting, revealing, wearing your heart on your sleeve, whether if that's what you're avoiding or whether you're avoiding just really dealing with the difficult topics of your family or personal relationships that you need to put out there. Tell the person how you feel, tell the person how you don't feel anymore. You need to get it out there. Holidays are coming up. Address it before things just get deeper and deeper and you're dealing with a shitstorm for Thanksgiving and whatever holiday you celebrate in December. Um, don't use work as your escape for too long. Um, give yourself some mental rest next week. If you meditate next week, if you give yourself some mental rest, maybe the answers will come to you. And I feel that they will come to you if you just allow yourself to really um, take some time by yourself. Take some time by yourself. Don't dive into work because I feel that's what many Virgos are going to do,
Mm.
to do some avoidance of your personal life. Um, give yourself some rest, meditate so that you can try to figure out what's the best way to deal with the issues. Give yourself the courage to maybe speak up on how you feel. Maybe find the best way to talk about these difficult situations in your personal life so that either feelings are not hurt or you have the courage to say what you need to say and you don't cower away. Because if you leave things unsaid, one, you might miss opportunities, or two, if it's because you're unhappy in the situation, you're going to leave yourself in a situation that you're unhappy with or lose the person that you want to be with.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm sensing with Virgo.
Good luck, Virgo. Don't obsess. That's one thing.
Yeah, stop obsessing because you're either sticking with someone and being miserable, or you're gonna lose the person you want to be happy with
Mm-hmm.
because
But
you're avoiding confessing your feelings.
potentially a water sign. That water sign is
Yeah.
compatible for earth signs like Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Jamie, sorry, we can't give you a reading because this is the weekly divine messages forecast, and we only do our live readings for free every Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So you will see the header here. It doesn't say any free readings tonight. Sorry. So that was Virgo,
Yes.
and I am so excited for Taurus.
Yeah.
Lady
I can't
Nadia's Lady
wait.
Nadia's sign.
Let's see what Taurus has going on.
Hmm. I wonder what's in store for Taurus.
Ooh.
Good reaction.
Oh. So I have the Ace of Pentacles upright.
Ooh, coin.
Coin, coin, coin. The Five of Pentacles upright.
Hmm. Contrasting.
Yes, contrasting.
Hmm.
And the Six of Cups in reverse.
Hmm.
So Taurus, well, next week might start off wonderful, maybe some opportunities to maybe apply for other positions within your work, within the companies you work for. Maybe someone will rain money on you.
Hmm.
Maybe there'll be the opportunities. Maybe play lotto at the beginning of the week. Who knows? Get some scratch offs with the Ace of Pentacles being upright. Some opportunities to start some projects that are definitely going to pay off financially. You'll have those you'll have those endeavors starting off for you next week. Next week, I'm sensing that it's going to be a week of financial celebrations for Taurus.
Hmm.
But while Taurus do love to spoil themselves and they love the finer things in life, the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, what it's really saying to me is that that's not really going to fulfill you next week, Taurus. Um, Holiday seasons is coming. Um, if you're in New York, 10 o'clock curfew is in effect and going out.
Hmm.
Um, so the Five of Pentacles, it's being left out in the cold. Like that's what that card represents. When you read on tarot. Um, so I feel that while you may have some great financial things going on next week, for those Taurus that are not in a relationship, you're kind of going to feel like, okay, great. I have this going on for me in my career. I have this going on for me in projects that are going to reap me some financial benefits. I'm going, maybe I'm playing some scratch offs and winning at them. But where is my partner? This is great, but the Six of Cups tells me that you might be thinking of past relationships um, and wondering what went wrong. Don't do that, Taurus. Don't do that. Enjoy the positive that goes on next week because it's great. One area of your life that's doing good, it's amazing. Thrive off that positivity and allow it to help you manifest a new love, help you manifest other positive areas in your life, to welcome those things, to envision those positive things. Because Five of Pentacles, okay, maybe you don't have someone to share that great news with right now, but it'll come. It'll come. You just have to be patient and you have to envision it and keep doing it. Thinking about the past, thinking about past loves, like they're in the past for a reason. So don't dwell on it so much, Taurus. Just okay. Think of a nice warm memory, that's fine, but don't stay stuck in it. That is not what you should be doing. Let go of the past. Don't feel left out in the cold. You will find someone to celebrate this with. That will happen. That will come.
I have a very odd feeling about that reading that I've seen. I mean, looking at the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, there are two people on each cards, and with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like a beginning of a potential relationship. That's just for some reason a vibe that I received. And what if it's for
Go
you?
ahead.
What if it's for you?
Ah, well, I actually got the heads up
Ah, really?
on a new on a position that's opening up.
Ooh, that's great news.
Yeah, and it's something that I really, really, really,
Pull,
really
pull, pull,
want.
pull, pull, pull. Do it.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, congratulations in advance. That's my
yeah. It's
impression.
something I really, really want. So I'm hoping, and if it's the start of a new relationship,
It's
I'll
a
take your
windfall. Yeah.
interpretation. I'll take your
I mean, take a
interpretation of
look at
it.
it. Two couples in both cards, right?
Yeah.
So, at beginning.
Well, yeah, in this one, Blanche is by herself.
Oh no, I am just looking at Rider Waite. My
But
apologies.
in the
Yeah.
right away, yeah. No, but in the right away. But
I
yeah,
have
I
the
mean,
RWS brain, sorry. That's it.
yeah,
That's
no,
the
that
thing.
no, 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 that's fine because it's your it's what you're seeing and that's your vision.
Hmm.
But I like your interpretation too.
I like it
But for
too. Yeah.
yeah, but for any tourist that gets hung up on the, but I want to share this with,
Hmm.
that's fine. Guess what? You don't have to treat nobody.
I have a feeling
You
it's
can
going
just
to
treat
be
yourself.
both sides. You'll get the financial side, and I think it's going to be like a triple threat. Seriously, that's how I see the cards.
I would love that.
First would
That would
be
be amazing.
money, you get the position that you want, then all of a sudden in that same area, you're going to meet someone. That's how what I'm detecting in this reading, and it's I'm not opposed to it at all. No, not at all.
No,
It's a
I
triple
love
good
it.
threat, not a like a threat. Okay,
Yes.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with it too.
Oh, and Jamie, don't say sorry. Not a problem. A lot of people mistaken this live on Fridays that we still do the free readings, but we do it on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So you guys will see us on Sunday. We're just taking a
But
break
technically,
tomorrow
you do get a reading
for
of
your
your
sign.
weekly.
Hmm.
Yeah, so technically, you do get a reading, just not on the topic you want.
But Nadia, invite it. That's what I'm sensing. Take it. You should take it.
Of this entire week has been an amazing feeling week, a
Hmm.
very high energy week for me. So yeah, and I feel it's someone that's already in my orbit.
Thank God I survived this week because Capricorn's week last week was it. I mean, we projected it like, oh God. So
I
yeah,
think you had a pretty okay week.
kind of, except for the first part, which I kind of expected because of Spinny
Yeah,
jumping
but
all over.
yeah, but those emails, like I said, someone got it much worse than you.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I bet.
Like I was like,
You go, whoa.
it was like, gosh, I kind of wish Eric could see
No,
this.
but I can't. No, no, thank you.
And then when I got this Skype, I was like, oh yeah,
Never.
Eric ain't in the hot seat.
Whew.
Oh,
I don't like no
he's
limelights,
fine.
please. No, I don't need no
No,
stupid
oh no,
spotlights.
trust me. I'm like, that's why when you message me, I'm like, oh no, don't take it that way. She has to address it. If
Mm,
she doesn't send an email and address it, like,
it'll.
they're gonna look at her like, why are you not addressing this to make sure it doesn't happen
She's just
again?
covering her side. I get it. Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but someone else, like, and the thing is, they dug a hole deeper for themselves, and I'm looking at the emails, and I'm like,
Like
dude,
stop.
just apologize. And then they threw me in it,
And
and I'm like,
you go, what? Wait.
I, I, I'm like, I'm sorry, what did I see? I didn't see nothing. I saw nothing.
Re
Excuse me?
Please
What?
rewind.
I saw nothing. Okay, and that's the truth. It's not even one of those, when when your parents tell you if someone in school asks you if you see something, just
Hmm.
always mind your business. Wasn't even one of those situations. It was like, no, I legitimately saw nothing. Why are you putting me into this hot mess?
It wasn't necessary.
It wasn't necessary. It was like, what do you like? You legitimately just lied, and then you're
Oh,
continuing to lie. Yeah, it was like a blatant lie.
no, thank you. You know me. If I'm wrong, I'll admit to it. I man up to it and say, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That's really my mistake. And if I say it ain't gonna
And
happen
that's what you
again,
did. And yeah, and you said, oh, my oversight and whatever. And you know what, even though it sucks getting those emails, but
hmm
she appreciates
the
the
accountability, right?
acknowledgement.
Hmm.
Yeah, she appreciates that more than,
Being defensive.
you know than lying and saying that's
Yeah,
not what happened.
I don't like
When it's
I don't
like,
like that. No.
but it's right here. What do you mean that's not what happened? It's right here.
You see this?
Like you see it's right here, right? And I was like, I'm looking at the emails and I'm like,
Oh no.
and she was
You
furious.
know how people
She
are
was
with ego.
furious.
Yeah,
No, she was furious.
I bet.
I was like, I have no words. She's like, I'm gonna loop you in since you're being put into this. And I'm like,
You
okay.
go, okay.
I'm like, do you want me to respond and say that there's no way I saw any? And she's like, no, I'm sending screenshots. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, I guess you just had a lot of popcorn moments during that time. Kudos.
Oh yeah. It was popcorn central. I was like, are we still gonna deny this? Are we still gonna deny this with the screenshots of
The evidence? Okay. So
yeah, we have to talk offline so I can tell you the whole thing
I
so you could
will.
be
I'd
like,
be more than happy to hear it.
so
Let's
you could be like,
see.
what?
Exactly. You go, what? Really?
What? Really? Really? With and he knows that that can be done and he still try to
Mm,
say that?
mm, it's sad, but you know
Yeah,
me.
it's
I'm
sad.
I'm one of the very few people that you've encountered in this life that my ego is not like the Grand Canyon. I will own up to my mistakes. It's easy. I'm easy.
Yeah.
I'm easy to work with. You know that. And if
I don't
I,
even think it's just
hmm,
I don't even think it was an ego thing.
you
I think
think
it was
so?
just trying
Oh, to
I
squirm out of it, I guess.
yeah, I think it was just I
Oh,
want to squirm out of it. I don't want to hear her mouth. And it's
mm,
like,
okay.
but you're hearing her mouth worse because the lie is something she can
You're right.
catch.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like you realize we're in 2020 and you realize all the technology we have, right?
Hmm.
Like, you realize that.
It's inevitable. It's there. So just stop.
And the thing is, it wasn't even that big of a deal. All
Mm,
that had to be done was my bad. I put it in the folder.
okay. Okay.
It wasn't even that serious.
Then it got serious.
It got serious because of the lying.
Oh Lord, no, no.
Yeah, you definitely have to call me after this
I
so I can tell you the whole thing, and you'll be like, okay, okay, mine wasn't so bad. I feel so much better
I
now.
learned lying as a bad thing when I was 2 years old, and I go, okay, mom, never again. I'll never do that again.
Yeah, it's you know, I've learned that if someone's asking you, um, feel the tone out,
Hmm.
and if the tone is kind of like
It's getting rough.
more of like I know, just confess because sometimes they're asking you because they want to see if you're gonna lie about it.
Okay. Yeah, it's a
And
test.
some people will lie, and it's kind of like there's a meme about it. Like if she's asking, it's like a boyfriend girlfriend situation where like if she's asking you, it's because she already knows.
Hmm.
So just admit to it
Hmm.
instead of lying. So it's like it was one of those situations, and I was just like,
Just own up to it. That's how it is.
let me get my popcorn and soda. How long is this email thread? Give me the one.
Okay. So, with all that hot stuff, we are going to douse it with some water. Water signs. Okay. We are going to start with Pisces. Okay. Pisces. First card top deck. Queen of Cups reversed. So this card is all about inner feelings, self-care, self-love, and codependency. So what I'm sensing with this first card is you need to draw. Well, let's find out the other two cards. I want to find out. Second card, top deck. Ooh, Seven of Cups reversed. Interesting. The card of choices. But I sense a lot of low energy. Hopefully the third card isn't. Third card, top deck. Looks like it's going to be a low energy week for you, Pisces. You better get ready. Um,
Oh, and they don't deal with that so good.
yeah, that's a thing. But the good news is you have this opportunity to draw your attention inwards and focus on your emotional well-being. That's your number one thing that you have to do this week because it looks like what you have, I don't know what happens during the weekend seems to have drained you so much that you have to take care of yourself. And you'd be presented with You were so worried about not having choices, now you have a gazillion choices. Then you go, wait a minute, this is a lot, and it's a bit more overwhelming than I thought. So that's why the emotions are flooding. But you can't make that decision until you decide that, well, at the first decision, before you make that decision on those multiple choices you're about to face. I mean, literally, the Queen of Cups is looking at the cups here from the seven. You would have to move on first. You have to understand that it's the stage when you have to transition from being overwhelmed to someone who's more decisive, because you have been asking for plenty of options, but now that God has given you the options, what are you going to do with it? That's the whole point of this whole week. So are you emotionally ready for it? Are you ready for all of this? Because you go, I don't have anything. I don't have a relationship. I don't have a career. I don't have this and well, I don't have a lot of money, but now you are getting a lot of things that you're asking for, but it's not exactly what you're looking for. You know what I mean? So you get this, but then are you actually able to move on from the attitude that you had like the previous week? Because last week, I don't even remember what Pisces had last week, but it's just a lot of limitations. But now that the restraints are off, are you ready? That's all I have to say. But it's a lot of low energy. So my suggestion is continue to um, be more intrinsic, continue your focus. It's just not going to be an easy situation considering I don't think a lot of Pisces like being overwhelmed. That's what I'm worried about. So Pisces, get some support from your lovely earth signs and fire signs because we're low key for during your week, but we'll find out because a lot of the well, Capricorn don't go to Capricorn. We're going to be very busy next week. Looks like Taurus and Virgo would be the ones that are more reliable for you. Okay, let's see. Let's find out what's with Cancer. Give me a moment. Oh wait, let me just grab this bottle because I wasn't able to refill my water. All right, let me just shuffle this real quick. Ah, Pisces, whatever is going to happen to you next week. It's just that I like having more choices than zero choices. It's just that when you're presented with too many, yes, it can be overwhelming. Yes, it can affect you emotionally. And you, some people have a tendency to not be able to decide very well because they're scared of the consequences. But you know what? Face the consequences. Ooh, Sheila, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching.
Hi,
We love you
Sheila.
too.
Yes, we do.
Queen of Cups reverse. Self-care, self-love. Okay, Cancer. 4, 5, 6, and 8. Cancer, what do we have in store for you next week? What are the divine messages for you? What kind of energies? Well, at least, well, Pisces will have a lot of water energy surrounding them next week, but it should be easier to mitigate. Okay, Cancer, first card, top deck. Judgment. Fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Let's find the second card. Four of Pentacles reversed. Nadia's boyfriend, still being greedy. That's what he's showing here. Earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. And finally, Five of Cups reversed. Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So what's going to happen next week? I would say you need to be spiritually ready for whatever you're going to encounter. Considering, I know materially, it's not just about money, it's about greed. That type of attitude would not lead you to something good. That's why this card of recovery showed up. Because if you are willing to do better things for other people, I mean, literally, you can judge yourself very well. You are accepting the spiritual calling that's supposed to be for you, specifically for you, because of judgment. And greed would actually apply for not just about financial means. If you're greedy, if you're too greedy to the point that you're not willing to help other people, you're not willing to compromise, you're not willing to be more spiritually inclined, or greedy against God, like, oh, this is my soul. No, I'm not going to do anything just to be just to protect myself. That's not going to be very healthy for you. But what other things that I'm sensing is you might meet a fire sign that would guide you, and it could be coincidentally an Aries, not a Leo, not a Sagittarius. I think an Aries would be guiding you because a lot of Aries are very focused when they start doing
Judgmental.
something. Say that. Say what? The shade. It's the shade. You're doing fire tonight, okay?
And I'm gonna throw shade at
Oh,
Aries when I
Lord,
do.
please don't. But no, it's inevitable. Um, don't don't let I guess other people allow you to change the way of your spiritual path because a lot of factors would be affecting you this week. As maybe an earth sign, maybe a water sign, but this water sign, I sense that this water sign would help you recover and lead you to the right path. But this earth sign, I don't think this would be a good influence. And I'm afraid it's a Capricorn. So don't listen to that Capricorn. That's what I'm sensing. So please don't do it. But listen to whatever this Aries person is going to tell you because there's a lot to deal with next week. A lot of feelings that you have to consider if you are doing the right things right. That's what this reading is all about. Are you doing the right things right? Are you ready to be judged? Are you ready to be more generous and not just boyfriend? Not be this way. Don't be super greedy. Don't really hold on to so many things. That's my recommendation for you. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Okay, let's see. Scorpio time. Well, I don't know if you don't like Scorpio, but you used to not like Scorpio. Now you're not throwing shade at
Well, my
Scorpio.
dad, my dad's a Scorpio, so I love Scorpios. My cousin is a Scorpio. It's his birthday today. Happy
Happy
birthday, my
birthday,
cousin,
cousin.
my wonderful cousin. I just didn't like that one Scorpio that did not get the hint that I do not like you. Stop calling me.
uh,
You are like 2 feet tall with skinny legs.
2 feet
I do
tall?
not date guys. Yeah, he was like my
What
height.
is that, a garden gnome? Are you crazy? 2 feet
Like
tall?
like don't lie to me and say that you're taller than me and you're my height and then your legs are skinny. Like no,
Chicken
seriously.
chicken
Okay,
legs?
we're gonna like laugh right now.
Okay.
So he was like I asked him how tall he was. It was online dating. I asked him how tall he was.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what height he told me. But I go to meet up with him and he's like legit an inch taller than me.
Okay.
So I'm like, what is this?
What is
And
this?
then,
God.
this was like the end of August, so he had on basketball shorts and his legs were skinnier than mine. So I'm like,
Okay.
ew. But he worked out. So I'm like, did you never hear a leg day?
It could have been, chicken
So
drumsticks. I mean,
so it was
chicken
like,
lollipops.
dude, you know what? Go PX90 your legs. Like go somewhere. Like we're not doing this. Like I don't want to hang out with you.
Oh
And
God.
then to top it off, I can date a Republican.
Hmm.
I'm not going to not date someone because of their political affiliations. But then like he starts to tell me, like I was like, I don't really want to talk about politics with you. And I'm like, and this was around the time that Trump's daughter-in-law
Hmm.
called her mother an immigrant. Mind you, her mother's from Puerto Rico.
Hmm.
Puerto Ricans are US citizens.
Hmm.
And he says to me, and I said to him, I was like, no, I don't want to talk politics with you. And then he was like, oh, how come? I was like, well, first of all, the Republican National Convention just happened. I don't want to talk politics because I'm highly annoyed that his daughter in law is talking about Puerto Ricans, how Puerto Rican mother immigrated from Puerto Rico to the US. I'm like, that's asinine. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't want to wrap my brain around that right now. And he was like, but we are immigrants.
Mm-hmm. I don't. I don't.
So I'm like, okay, if you want to be a Latino for Trump, that's fine. This yeah, that's fine.
You won't contest it.
Go right
Yeah.
ahead. You have the right to support whoever you support. That is fine as long as you don't try to push your beliefs on me. I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
But do not tell me that I'm an immigrant. Do not. Do not. I know what country is on my passport, and it is not. It is not some foreign country. Not that there's anything wrong with immigrants, but do not tell me. I well, actually, I do have a certificate of birth abroad, but that's because my parents were in the military and I was born in another country. But I still have U.S. citizenship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. And then he was so serious faced, and I'm like, and then I'm like, Puerto Ricans are not immigrants, and he's like, no, we are because of the Tainos.
Mm.
I said, you know what? I'm gonna go get an Uber and leave.
Okay.
Okay, like I gotta go. I gotta go.
Mm.
Like I've wandered into Trump crazy land with you, and I told you I don't want to talk politics, and you're just psycho. You've drunk the Trump Kool-Aid, and I can't. I can't. I can't.
The
I can't. I
Kool-Aid.
can't.
Okay.
Like I have friends that are Trump supporters, and they're like, I wish he would just stop talking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have friends who are like, listen, I support him, but I wish he would stop talking because he sounds like a moron half the time.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
So so I don't hate Scorpios. I just hated him
I
for being a moron.
now, but you'll find out what Scorpio has in store.
Yes, I hope my dad and my cousins have a wonderful week. And my best friend, my childhood best friend, Linda, I love her.
Mm-hmm.
She's an amazing person.
Let's see. First card, top deck. Six of Cups reversed. So, um, same Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If you're going to deal with a person, might be this person in your past. Let's see. Second card, top deck. Two of Wands reversed. Fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So choices. So you are unable to make choices. And finally, low energies. The Devil reversed. Okay, recovery. Okay, I get you. Earth sign, specifically Capricorn, then Virgo and Taurus.
They're recovering from Capricorn's bad influence
God,
on
please,
spending.
no, I hope not. But some happy memories are reminding you that whatever choices you're about to make would be sufficient to help you move forward. Because this is the card of recovery. This is the card of you releasing yourself from whatever it was that's trapping you in the past. Because every once in a while we get trapped in the past and say, I should have done this, I should have done something better. That's why you are made to give yourself a chance to choose something better for the future. I mean, live the present so much better right now because you won't recover faster if you just decide to just stay in one space and you go, it's your own headspace, and you go, I would have done better if. Stop focusing on the what ifs, but instead focus on the what you can do moving forward, especially today. The present day is something that you need to fix. And how do you expect to have a nice future when you don't even try to fix yourself now, this very moment? There's no recovery if you won't do it. Make that decision. Make that decision to grow. The past is great, but Nadia's gonna sing Frozen again. So just so you guys would,
Let it
you have
go.
to
Let it
you
go.
have to let it go. Cherish the past, but don't live in it. Make that decision because you know you have so much to look forward to. And this week is going to be interesting. At least the latter part of the week, you're pretty much done. You may be a bit exhausted because of the low energies that are projected here, but I think coincidentally, the most supportive one would be a Capricorn sign. That Capricorn sign would lift you up and say, "Hey, Mister or Miss Water sign, let me help you. Let me help you recover. Let's get rid of the bad cycle." And it's going to be a better latter part of the week for you. I mean, that's good for Scorpio. As long as they let go of the past is in the past.
Yes, and if it's fit to Scorpio, please. The last time I answered your text because you kept texting me nonstop, I said what?
That's
And
like
it's not going to get
that
better.
is a Gigi treatment. Literally, that's Gigi
You know, he
treatment.
kept texting me, and I would leave him on red because you know I have my red receipts
Mm-hmm.
on.
Mm-hmm.
So then finally, the last time he texted me, I was like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna respond. So I was like, what?
He still doesn't get it.
Exclamation point.
What?
And he didn't respond,
Oh, he didn't respond.
and he hasn't texted me since.
Finally got the
So I hope he
message.
doesn't get yeah, I hope he doesn't get nostalgic and be like, let me hit her up. Like, what? Go bother somebody
But
else.
what if he hits you up and say, "I want you to meet one of my buddies," and he's like a super hottie?
No,
No, no. Even if he's like even more than Leo,
I don't trust him.
I don't
I
trust
don't
him.
trust him.
Okay, I get you.
No,
Sheila, yes, you can hang out with us in the future after COVID-19 is done and we're all vaccinated.
he might kidnap me.
Yeah, we can. Oh, he might kidnap you. No, you can hang out
I
with us,
don't trust
Sheila. It's
him.
okay. We have tons of stories together. Just get
He
ready for
might
it, though.
kidnap me. Yeah, you can always hang out with us, Sheila. We'll have you time. And he might kidnap me.
And FYI, everyone, Nadia and I never run out of things to talk about. Never. That's the thing. Never.
Never.
One text, and we end up, we just talk about everything. We go, oh, Nadia, this is what you think. Well, and then you go, okay, thanks for letting me know, at least. And we prepare ourselves, every day. We have to. So, oh, she's so ready. Good, you're so ready.
You
Yeah, we just have to finish this
never know where our
pandemic. No,
conversations
it's
are
gonna
gonna go.
go sideways or whatever, but it's
So
never,
it's like,
never a
and
dull
then with
moment.
me,
Never a
I
dull
have
moment.
no filter.
Yeah,
I'm that
no sugar,
friend
no
that it's
sugar.
like you've gotta you gotta be careful what you bring up around me, around certain people, because it's like she's got a filter. She was born without that filter, you
And you go,
know.
what?
But
What's a
it's
filter? You
but
go, what's a filter?
but I am mindful
Mm-hmm.
in certain companies.
Okay.
But if it's not gonna get me in trouble, it's like
Spill, spill, spill. That's how it's gonna happen.
yeah. I was at my one of my best friend's house, and the stuff I was saying, she was like, but the people who were there was like not a big deal, but she was just like,
Okay. You go, okay.
she was crazy. She's like crazy sometimes. And I
So,
was like, cause sometimes, that's just, and then they're like, is she really saying this? And I'm like, well, if I don't say it, who is? Well, let's go read those crazy Aries.
you're,
Start off with those.
I am,
Those I'm gonna set some shit on fire, Aries, because it didn't go my way.
Aries. I have to introduce you to
Yeah.
my friend who is an Aries who's super nice. So you finally believe that there are nice Aries out there.
No, see, okay, so I was having this conversation with Jamie Lee,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, one of my cousins is an Aries, and she's super nice. I'm like, I don't think she's ever had a crazy moment, at
Mm.
least not that I know of. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I'm like she's had difficult situations at work with people, um, but she's never like she always walks away from the situation.
Mm.
Where me, I'm a Taurus, and it's like you're getting the fucking horns with some
Yeah.
of the stuff she's put up with. I'm like, what did they do to you? I'm like, you want me to go to your job and handle it? Um, but I've like it's just Aries I've encountered. I'm like,
You go, what?
have you taken anger management classes? Like I remember this girl I met through work. She's an Aries, and she was telling us a story about a friend that she lent money to,
Mm-hmm.
and tax time came, and they were going shopping because they got their tax returns back, and she sees her friend just spending, and
Mm-hmm.
she's like, oh, this bitch owes me money, but she's not paying me back, but she's spending. And then she was like, oh, let's go to my house for drinks. She took a big ass Grey Goose bottle and hit the girl on the head with it
Whoa, for real?
for not paying her back.
That's cray. That is cray.
And I'm looking at her and I'm like, so it just didn't dawn on you to say, hey, you're spending all this money because you got your taxes back. When am I going to get my money?
Mm-hmm.
You just hit her on the head with a Grey Goose bottle.
Did it
And
shatter?
she's like, yeah, when she filed that police report
Oh
against me, I
God.
probably should have just brought that. And I'm like, I got up from the lunch table and was like, this fucking crazy bitch.
Oh God.
Like, and I'm just like, I thought I was crazy.
And you go, I feel good for myself right now.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm not that
You go, I
crazy.
am sane. I can't believe I'm so sane.
Yeah, I'm like, at least you've got to mess with someone in my family for me to get to that point. Like,
Yes.
not like I lent you money and I see you spending your money. Because I would just be like, hey, while you're buying all that stuff, do you want to pay me back?
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah. It's just,
not breaking. First of all, that is a waste of perfectly good liquor. Number
hmm,
one.
that's true.
That's alcohol abuse.
Alcohol abuse. I knew that was coming for some reason. I don't know. I
That's
had a
that's
feeling.
horrible.
I had a feeling that you were about
That's
to say alcohol
horrible. And I'm
abuse.
not even that huge of a fan of vodka, but still.
Vodka's great if you put it
Alcohol
inside
is
a
a,
watermelon and freeze it.
yeah, I mean alcohol is alcohol.
Hmm. Then you eat the watermelon. Ooh wee. Never mind. That was when I was younger. Forget that.
I don't know, I love vodka and watermelon. Okay, you crazy Aries.
Crazy carries. Okay.
So, your of the week is, your cards for the week are the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Cups in
Hmm.
reverse. And the reason why I said crazy Aries is the sun upright. Are you gonna burn shit and that's what's gonna make you happy? Whew. Because there's some delays in matters of you receiving news that are maybe you're expecting some news as far as a job promotion goes or a raise.
Hmm.
If it's not a promotion, but you're expecting news on a bonus or a raise, that's going to be delayed. You've got some delays coming next week where you're expecting news, but you're not hearing it. Um, Delays in some starts if you're dating someone and you're hoping that it's going to go to the next level. Um, these things are not happening next week. Don't expect any news that you've been waiting on to happen for you. That's delayed, but this kind of creeps me out.
What?
No, it creeps me out because it's Aries. Because, okay, so they have these things coming out for them, right?
Hmm.
Page of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Cups reverse. So this
Hmm.
is all about like, this is coming. It's eventually coming, but it's just delayed for them. And Aries, at least the ones I know,
At least.
they're not very good at looking at the brighter side of things.
Okay, that's
Like, you
fair.
guys are just
That's
not.
fair.
You guys are not. Okay, so let's look at this card first. Page of Pentacles reversed. So there's a delay in some financial stuff that you're waiting to hear on, either job promotion or bonus or a new job offer, right? You're not good at waiting and saying, oh, well, maybe it's just delayed because they're working out how much to
Hmm.
offer me or what the bonus is, which is like, let them take their time because I want more money. You guys are not good at thinking about that. You're just like, well, fuck my boss. He's an asshole anyway.
Hmm.
That's the Aries typical reaction. Not, woohoo, they're taking a long time. So this kind of scares me. Take your happy pills.
Okay.
Okay. And then you have your Ace of Cups in reverse,
Hmm.
which is if you're in a relationship, and you're hoping that it's, well, if you started dating, not if you're in a relationship, well, yeah, if you're in a relationship, if you started dating someone or you're in a relationship and you want things to go to the next level, um, that's also delayed. So there's a lot of delays happening for Aries next week. That's the thing. There are delays. But I'm kind of proud of you that you're not letting these delays get you down. You're not setting fire to shit,
Mm.
unless that's what you're jumping about. But I'm hoping, Aries, that you're turning a new leaf and looking at the brighter picture. Maybe this is delayed because they want to make sure that the new promotion comes with a fair um, increase in pay, or that the bonus is fair to your performance this year. Okay, so I'm hoping that this is because you're looking, that the reason why things are delayed is because your employer wants to be fair in what they're offering you. Okay, and that's a good possibility. You know, it's the end of the year, so a lot of fiscal reviews are going on,
Mm.
and they want to make sure things get worked out. So stay positive, like this card is showing, and I feel many of you will be, and which is a great leaf to be turned over for Aries, because you guys typically just tend to go to the extreme in your thinking. With this, maybe the person that you're dating or you're in a relationship with, maybe they want to make sure that they can fully commit and they can make you first. And you do want your partner to really look at that, because you don't want to be with someone who is wishy-washy or isn't sure. Or if you are in a relationship and they're looking to take it to the next level, but it's just not going to happen next week, maybe they're shopping for that perfect ring for you.
Mm.
So keep up the positive attitude that you'll have towards the end of the week when you haven't heard anything, or those conversations in your personal life aren't being had,
Mm-hmm.
because it's still going to happen, just not next week. It's not a no, it's just a little delayed. Maybe the next couple of weeks, or maybe towards the end of the year.
It's not a no, it's a not yet.
Yes, exactly. Don't burn shit down, Aries.
Okay. Aries, Aries, Aries. Fire, so much fire.
They're cray. They're very cray.
I mean, it is a huge fire sign. The sun is a huge fire sign. Then earth and water. It's just a lot of emotions are going to be like pouring out, I guess, because of the Ace of Cups. So yes, I am kind of worried. All of a sudden, now I kind of sense what you're pointing at. But let's hope for the best. Something positive that they turn the
Well, I
new
like that
leaf.
they have the sun.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
I
hoping
like that
for.
the sun came out,
Yeah.
because it shows that instead of running towards their negative behavior, they're still staying positive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, especially with the relationship aspect of it, you know, maybe the person wants to propose at Christmas time, make it memorable, if that's what they're hoping for relationship wise.
Mm-hmm. Let's hope for the best for you, Aries. At least the latter part of your week
Yes.
looks promising.
Okay, Sagittarius. I have the Lovers in reverse.
Stalker card.
Yes, and in reverse again.
Hmm.
I have the Four of Cups upright
Hmm.
and the Magician.
Ooh, wee. Cool.
Yes. So, Sagittarius, for your week, what I want you to focus on is the fact that you can manifest the things that you want. The Magician came out for you, which is great. I feel that for your week, you may start it off disappointed, especially if the person that you you're not that you're in a relationship with the person, but if you're interested in someone, I feel like what they're offering you is not going to be enough for you next week. Maybe you want more of their time, which is what the Four of Cups is really telling me. That the um, maybe they're not spending as much time as you would like with you.
Mm.
But don't, if they're only able to text you because work has them busy, or if they're only able to maybe see you once or twice next week, don't let that get you down. Okay. Stay positive. That doesn't mean that they're not into you. Things could just be very busy for them in their home life with their family or with work. Um, don't let the fact that this is in reverse get you down, because you have the Magician upright.
Mm.
You can manifest, and you can, just by thinking positive, that things will work out. If they text you in the middle of the day, they're thinking about you. Look for the little positive signs and just keep thinking in a positive manner um, about that person. In terms of work, because I also feel this could be work related, if you have not heard back on a particular job that you've recently applied for, do not think that you haven't been chosen. Remember, there's because of the pandemic, there have been a lot of people that are out of work. So they could be a lot of people that have applied, and they've got to go through all those resumes. They have to go through all those applications. Don't think that you're just not a viable option. If you're currently employed, but you're just seeking a better position, be happy that you're employed right now, but don't give up and think that you're not an option either. Manifest you getting that position if that's something that you really want. Just be patient. So if it's a relationship, be patient. If it's career, be patient. Um, Again, manifest what you want. Work on that next week, because it is not that you're not getting these things. It's just they're gonna take time.
Mm. So it's like a slow reveal for next week.
Yes. Hmm.
Well, I think slow boil isn't literally slow boil for that's how it's gonna happen.
Yes.
Sagittarius. Now it's your favorite sign. The big letter L.
Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo.
The happy lion behind you.
Stab you in the eyeball, Leo.
I wonder how that
Not
other Leo
really.
is. Hmm.
Which Leo?
You know who?
Oh, Redbeard.
Yes, the pirate.
He's okay.
Okay, still stuck.
Just not an just not an option.
Yeah, understood.
He's not an option.
It was his choice, so
No, my choice.
I mean, his choice not to
You're
be.
not an
Yeah, yeah,
option.
your choice not to be not an option, but at the same time, on his side, not budging. So too bad, so sad.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I have a boyfriend. Leave me alone. Like legitimately, legitimately, that was my response. I have a boyfriend. Can you not bother me?
That's what you said.
Yeah,
Look at how
I don't
twirly my
care.
ponytail is.
I don't care if that's not the truth. Like, you want to be a dick? I'm gonna be
Oh,
a
he
dick right
will be.
back.
Oh yeah, he will. He deserved it.
Yeah. And it was just like, what? You heard me. We can be friends.
But nothing beyond that.
Exactly. I have I have no time. You want to play games? I'll play games right back, but you're not gonna like it because I always win.
Having long hair is kind of hard when you don't use a blow dryer. It doesn't really dry too fast, especially when you twist it like so from the behind. So,
But you have nice hair.
and I'm thankful I have nice thick hair because there are a lot of men out there that don't have no hair no more. Especially when they reach my age, they're done.
Yeah.
They're done. They're literally done. You know what I mean?
Okay. Leo, nice
Leo, Leo,
little week.
Leo.
I like your week, Leo. We have the Ace of Swords upright. What happened to our bearded Leo that used to join us? The Ace of Wands upright, the Seven of Wands in reverse,
Hmm.
and the Eight of Wands upright.
Ooh.
So, Leo, yeah, your theme of the week is your news that you've been waiting for finally coming in to that new beginning. So, Leos, if you guys have been hoping for um, news of a um, new job,
Hmm.
new opportunity to start fresh at a new company, um, maybe chances to start a business too. I'm sensing that. Um, for some, I'm sensing contracts with a home purchase, which has been quite a battle, which is not surprising because we are in the middle of a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that those things are finally coming into place. It's been a battle for you, especially purchasing a home, all the paperwork that entails, all the financial documents that you have to get in a row. Um, those battles are over. Your news is coming in, your new starts are coming in. All of that is going to be put, all the difficulties you've had are going to be put behind you. Um, you know, check all forms of communications, voicemails, um, emails, because you're getting that news that you've been hoping for. So,
Mm.
that job that you've been hoping for, that you have kept applying to, the different companies you've kept applying to, because I really feel that this is a change in where you are. Not, this isn't a promotion within where you are right now. This is like a shift, um, completely different from where you are. Different company, different, different everything. This is like a fresh start, is what I'm getting. If this is your chance to start a business, that is happening. Whatever you've been waiting on, that is a brand new beginning for you, that is happening. That is all going to happen for Leos next week.
Mm.
Okay. And it's coming, and it's coming, and it's coming out of the blue for you. You've kind of given up hope on it coming in. You felt that it was lost, but it's not lost. It is not your, and I feel like this is going to be a very big surprise. You've kind of stopped thinking about it. You haven't really, you've kind of, for the home purchase, you've kind of put it on the back burner, like this is taking too long, it's probably going to be another month or two. No, you're going to hear from your people, um, and it's, hey, everything's done, signed, sealed, delivered. So it's going to be very exciting time next week.
Some Stevie Wonder happening there.
Yeah,
Signed,
sorry.
sealed, delivered, I'm yours.
Mm-hmm.
But that's great news for Leo. I'm happy for you, Leos, for next week. That would be
Yeah,
interesting.
so happy.
Probably the only forewarning that I have for Leo is since good things, you're expecting good things, you have to make sure that you catch them. Otherwise, you lose the opportunities. Absolutely. That's what people take for granted.
Yes.
Okay. So
Oh, you're welcome, Ashley.
she is happy. And Sheila, don't worry, it's not bad thoughts, but you know what? It is what it is. Some people just need to deal with some low energy for next week, Sagittarius included. So don't worry about it. Okay, so let's find out what's in store for Libra. First card top deck. Ooh, so Truth revealed, air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, your relationship might need some work. But the truth is good because, at least a lot of things are being revealed between the two of you. Let's look at the second card, top deck. Great. I'm the one who got the tower moment,
Oh,
Libra.
we didn't even talk about the
We
tower.
we have we didn't, but lo and behold, illumination. So finally, you deserve to know what it is. It may be on the relationship level, that's what I'm sensing. But if you're going to look at it in the career and financial level, it's pretty good too, because you seem to be within a situation that's covered in clouds. It's going to finally clear up. And let's look at the third card. Nadia's boyfriend. Seven of Swords.
Remember?
Seven of Swords. Um, you need to be more strategic this next week, because an information strong and very, very important strong information would be revealed to you on the relationship, career, and financial level. That's what I'm sensing. Looks like it's going to be a lot in those fronts, but your being strategic would play a huge role, because this is a definite forecast for you. You are hoping that things would be rebuilt afterwards, but then you have to be smarter. That's what this guy is saying. And whatever this part is, whatever this pain is that you're going to experience, may it be emotional, hopefully not physical, but I'm sensing more on the mental and emotional side. Just embrace it, accept that major change, because something is about to give you more creativity. This yellow is what stands out for me in this reading. It's letting you know that after everything finally topples down, after everything gets revealed to you goes, well, some people would look at it like, oh, things went sideways, oh, shit hit the fan. But look at every opportunity and any difficulty that you'd encounter next week. Because if you have the opportunity to rebuild everything, that's what's going to happen for you, Libra. And this illuminating situation may even lead you to um, more opportunity, to see more opportunities. That's what I'm seeing. That's why this guy's pretty happy. That's what, and he goes, finally, I'm seeing Nadia for the first time in so many lives.
Hmm.
It's been a while since this guy showed up. I mean, for me, he's a welcome card, considering it's this whole spread telling you to be smarter, to be wiser this week. It's especially the tail end of the week. But it's going to be a rough week. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be a rough week for you, Libra. So wear your seatbelt. That's what I'm going to say for now. Libra, then Aquarius. Let's see what we have for Aquarius. Then Gemini. Another favorite sign of Nadia, Gemini. Okay.
I love Gemini.
Oh, we never talked about that. We need to talk about
Crazy
that
Gemini.
little piece about Gemini. I mean, about what if they decide to switch? You know what I mean? From oh no, I can't say it online. Let's just talk about it offline.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, wait, what?
No, no, I'm not making any sense. I'll tell you offline.
Yeah.
I want to find out what Aquarius has. 4 and 5.
Oh, Sheila, I adore you. We only talk about a specific Gemini
Yeah, a
where their
mutual
Gemini is in
Gemini.
Sun, rising, Moon, Mars, Venus. Like their whole astrological chart is in Gemini because they have every single
Aspect.
quality
Yeah,
that is not nice of a Gemini. They're not balanced at all.
yeah. Unfortunately, that was something that you and I were not expecting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Let's find out what we have for you. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Okay.
No.
Aquarius. first card top
Go to
deck.
CoStar app.
I want to find out. Oh yeah, co-star.
Yeah, CoStar is a great app to find out.
Queen of Swords reversed. Beginning, well, kind of tough beginning of the week. So this is about, yes, focusing on the truth, but at the same time, you might encounter a Libra that's a little bitchier than usual. Second card top deck. Two of Swords reversed in the not being able to decide. I guess it's in the middle of the week, but it's not really a total stalemate. But you are being influenced in a way that you might you're doubting yourself. You're doubting your ability to decide and go for that specific truth. Because the third card is actually interesting, the Ace of Pentacles. Once you stop doubting yourself, stop being, cold-hearted and bitchy at the same time, because this is an aspect that's showing here. And what I'm sensing is this middle card plays a vital role for you to get to this, which is the latter part of the week. If you are unable to make that solid and strong decision to accept whatever truth is coming your way, no matter how difficult this person might be. I mean, it's not purely universal, but at least the influence surrounding this card, you won't be able to reach this point. You won't be able to reach this very wonderful beginning because of your hesitations. There's just too much reversed energy here, too much low and blocked energy. But at the same time, I like the fact that you're concentrating intrinsically. You're not letting yourself getting distracted. You're being withdrawn. You're not like so worried about how other people would think. That's okay. But allow this energy to influence you to have a better beginning. And I'm sensing, I think a Virgo is going to help you this week, a specific Virgo. And I am hoping that you would listen to that Virgo because these other two people, the other fellow air signs, I don't think they're going to be very, very supportive. They might even end up distracting you. Okay, so relationship, career, well, I don't sense it in the relationship. It's more on the financial side, this side. Okay, that's all I have for you, Aquarius. It's not so bad. That's what I'm sensing for Aquarius. Minor arcana, nothing like a tower moment compared to what I pulled for Libra. Sorry, Libra. That's how it is. It was my turn to have a tower moment for you.
Were you on the team when Princess was there?
No, not yet.
Oh, because she was a Gemini, and
Mm.
I loved her.
Hmm.
I loved her. She had the duality about her,
Oh,
but not the way Gigi does.
really? Okay.
Her duality was, um, sometimes she was just not with it. It was just she wanted to be kept to herself.
Hmm.
She just wanted to I want to keep to myself today. Just want to keep to myself. Want to
Hmm.
be focused on my work. Leave me alone.
I
I'm not
see.
with it today. Just
That's it. Okay.
Gigi is the two-faced duality,
Hmm.
where I'm gonna talk shit about Eric
Hmm.
to Nadia, and then tomorrow I'm gonna talk shit about Nadia to Eric.
Oh, that's so bad.
And that's the duality I don't like about Gigi, where it's like I rather deal with a Gemini's duality where maybe one day you're very super social and the next day you're not.
Hmm.
I'm fine with that
Hmm.
because I get like that where sometimes I'm like, hey guys,
Hmm.
and then some days I'm just like, I need another cup of coffee before I can deal with you guys. That's just me. Depends what I did the night before. Maybe I had a couple too many shots with my friends. I need some extra coffee to deal with everyone. Nadia's hungover. Or like Auntie Mame in my favorite movie says, darling, I'm hung. That's it. But, Gigi is just that Gemini that's just like, do you have to be two-faced?
It's unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about her.
And not relatable too. I mean, I can't relate to that. I can't be two-faced with to so many
Yeah, if
people.
I don't like you, I don't like
No.
you. Like that's just it. Like if I talk to somebody I don't like at work, it's probably because I have to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you're not gonna see me talking to them on a personal level.
Right. That's the limit that you draw that line.
You'll definitely hear the company name a lot come out of my mouth while I'm talking to them. So it's definitely work related.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So our finale, Gemini.
Gemini.
First card, top deck. Judgment. Interesting. Fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Either that or I'm being stalked by this card. But let's find out the other two cards. Two of Wands reversed. That's what I saw here before I even go, what? Fire signs again,
Didn't
Aries,
that come
Sagittarius,
out
and
in a
Leo.
reading like that?
Earlier,
You
yeah.
had that sequence
It's
before,
very
Judgment and
interesting.
the
Yeah, Judgment and Two of
mm,
Wands reversed. But let's look at the third card. Okay. Five of Pentacles
okay.
reversed. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Hmm. And when we were just talking about the Five of Pentacles earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
About the
Mm-hmm.
Rider-Waite Smith Five of Pentacles, it showed up. Okay, so if you, it's very similar to the other reading, but I like that this part is saying that you're looking at the possibilities this time. So as you, Gemini, you are, we were talking crap about a certain Gemini earlier, but I think the other Geminis are ready to step up. These Geminis, yes, you're doing the right thing. You're listening to the call. You're listening to your spiritual side, your divine voice. You're listening to God. I think basically that's it. You're listening to God and being spiritual this week. That's good. So don't worry. It's okay to not decide on the spot. Take your time. And it gets confusing because, when this part is saying that, spiritually you're a bit drained, but this part is you're spiritually there. So if we're going to read it this way, you're on your way to the right path. You are drained for now at the early part of the week, but then in the middle, you go, I should decide. And finally, you've decided to do the right thing. That's how it's going to look like in the week. But what I'm sensing as well is you will end up judging so many situations to the point that it can cause discomfort for other people. So you need to work on your relationships. That's what I'm sensing here. You need to be more mindful. You need to be more considerate and be kind. The one that we keep seeing in Spinster's Wall, yes, you have to be kind. I am saying that Gemini's looks like this week is going to be not exactly too emotional, but it's more on the spiritual level. If you are unable to control or mitigate the things that would tempt you to do negative things this week, that will be your downfall. That's how it's going to be. But basically, I like the trend. It's just that so many people would feel a bit indecisive this week. That's for all the signs that I've read so far. There's this portion wherein you're going to end up doubting your decision. So don't do that. Because whatever you decide, whatever choices you make, I'm sure that deep down inside you followed your gut. But if you didn't, and you just followed somebody else's advice and you didn't listen to yours, yes, you will be judged. You'll be part of these naked people. Please don't do that. That's what I'm saying. But they are making me crave. It's funny. Don't just focus on your own spirituality. You have to be
Well,
higher.
if it's an Aries, I understand
I get that, but
because there's fire signs in there.
you need to be above them. That's my biggest advice for you, Sheila, and your fellow nice Gemini friends tribe. Do that. Let's just extract
I
Gigi.
set fire to the Aries.
Let's just skip Gigi. But I think the Geminis would have to be more, I guess, considerate. And surprisingly, with Judgment, it's going to be any fire sign that's going to be supportive. You'd be surprised because they need you. They need you as
Except in Aries.
no all air, all fire signs. They need you as their air.
Except Aries.
The thing that I'm thinking of though, oh wait, you know what? A song just popped into my head. No air, no air by Jordan
So
Smart.
I set fire to Aries.
No air,
What if
no
I could get
air.
Adele
Adele?
to redo that song? Yeah, Adele. Instead of I set fire to the
Oh
rain,
yeah.
I set fire to the Aries.
Well, it won't affect them, not at all. But that's it.
They might combust.
What? Oh yeah, implode. They could implode. That too. Okay, so that's all the signs for next week, guys. So it looks like a lot of things that you need to prepare for, a lot of low energy, yeah, perhaps, but at least those are protection messages for you. So if you get this opportunity to watch this, whoever's going to watch this, just prepare. Take it with a grain of salt. It's tarot is not always 100%, but if it does help, leave your comment below and subscribe to our channel. I mean, Positive Tarot Wisdom, Labori_Bruja. And if you're interested in a more in-depth tarot consultation, please visit positivetarotwisdom.com, sugar-free divinations, and you can message myself. My name is Eric, and I have Nadia in front of me, also known as Labori_Bruja. So, okay, good luck. Any words of wisdom for our future viewers, Nadia, and current viewers?
Words of, can I crack a joke?
Sure.
Or a funny observation?
What is a funny observation that you have?
I think that Fiona and Madison
Hmm.
on Coven were Aries.
You think so? Hmm.
Yeah, I think they
I
were
think
Aries
you're kind of right about that. Yeah, I think you're kind
because
of.
they were so bitchy.
But they did it so well, though.
I know, I love them. I love Fiona, but when I think about it, I'm like, you were an Aries, weren't you? And then Madison just setting fire to shit
Mhm.
when things didn't go her way. I'm like, oh, honey, you were an Aries. Words of wisdom. Um, if anyone follows me on Instagram at labori_bruja, um, Friday the 13th was the day to worship the divine feminine, and it was a day of manifestations. So if you are still in a time zone where it is Friday the 13th, get your manifestations on. I know in my time zone, I still have 30 minutes of manifestations, and I am going to be manifesting
Agreed.
the stuff that I want for 30 minutes. And I can tell you it's been a wonderful week. So I fully believe that the universe is answering my manifestations, and I want you guys to continue to do so. So if you still have time to this Friday the 13th, take advantage and thank the divine feminine for your blessings.
I
Those are my
agree.
words of wisdom.
Mine would be my typical spiel. Don't be a burden. Don't be a prick. Don't be cruel. And don't be a curse. Be a miracle for everyone. Be a miracle for someone. Be that someone who people look forward to seeing every day. That is my biggest advice for you. As I reach this age in my 40s, I'd rather be someone who wants to be, oh, well, people would look for to hang out with instead of avoid at all. That's not a good feeling. Trust me, it's not. But if you want to be a total loner, like forever, like a certain meme, then I won't blame you. That's okay. Like a forever alone
And
thing.
happy Aries.
Oh God, she's through it again. But please, everyone, please be a miracle for anyone, at least for one person every day. Okay? Be that reliable person.
Yeah.
Infinite love and blessings for everyone. Nadia, thank you for joining as always, and we will see you on
Thank
Sunday.
you.
Take care, guys.
Yes.
Later. Bye.
Later.
Bye
Bye.
bye. I will call you.